Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Denver. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
60 red. 60 red. Black shot. Strike 2. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Steal. Black. Ready. Black. 95. Cut.
From the gun, it's Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They've got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
To return, it's Mims. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Forced out to his right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Denver 1st down.
46-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. Out to his right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. Second down. Nix. Flush to his right. Taking off. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. There's still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's a 3rd and 10. We'll go play action with Nix. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
Brings up second down at the Broncos' 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Down. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Love. And try as he might, he will not get back to that line of scrimmage. They will force him out for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Mike, that the offensive linemen kind of look at him like, come on, man, just throw the ball out of bounds. Don't go out of bounds behind the line. It goes down as a sack. So he's going to get a lot of side eyes when he steps back into that huddle.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. Yellow. Grill green. Check pitch. Black shot. Ready.
Here's Love to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th. They wind up turning it over on down. For Ohio State Buckeye, here's Jake Dobbins. It's a short pickup, taking us to the 49. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 5. Now, faking the give, moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That pass play good for 22. First down, Broncos. He'll give it to Dobbins. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 9. Here's Dobbins. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they are facing a tough 3rd and 11.
Bombers.
Now Nick's going to look to throw, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Nick's gonna throw for it. He's got it inside the 5. He's gonna have a Broncos first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
That's good.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. Bo Melton on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now. 52 points. Green.
To throw is Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he is out of bounds at the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut, where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
Come on, set. Hit black 40. Ready.
Love to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass falls incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Fight 60. Nice move. Set. Ready. 33. Yellow. Field. Black. Fight. White. Hut.
To throw is Love. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it's going to lead to a fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Set, go. Yellow, 43. Smash, red. Cut.
They'll go for it. Love. Open is cracked. He's got it. And he's going to have a Packers first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A fourth down gain of 20.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow, 22. Set.
We go play action with Love. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So what's a strong safety's job, Mike? It's easy. Make impact plays. And that impact doesn't always have to be down in the box or with a big hit. They are just as much ball hawks as any defensive back on this team, and he proved it with that interception.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. A short one into the hands of Troutman. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
On the ground, here's Gobbles. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here's 3rd and 2. A run with Dobbins.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. And he is going to have the Broncos first down. They managed to convert. They'll keep the drive alive.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn fourth down into a first.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. And a good return here as he is out of bounds up at the 45.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Yellow. Ready, ready.
Love to throw it on first down. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds, but the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket. When the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
10 black, green down. Slide through. Set, huh?
Here's Love. Pushed out to his right. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Let's go now. You don't get drive. 95. 6. Mega.
One final throw before the break. Now he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 to score as the third quarter begins. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set up to throw. The Packers have it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought. Knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway. In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal,
and he will get into the end zone. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. McLaughlin now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Bombers. Oh, my son. Ready.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And that will lead to a second down. They'll throw. It's Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Denver first down.
Captain.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Off he goes. And he wound up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second reads, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
He connects with Mims. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Flush to his right. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up. So now then, first and goal from the 1. They'll go with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Broncos.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We've got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Black, 10 black.
On first and 10, here's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's the way to get started. A big number 17 and a very quick first down.
Come on, black clock. Yellow, 43. Green jack.
On first down, it's Love. On the run to the right. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Blue striker. Set hut. Red, 38. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
Let's go now. 52 blue. You, yellow. Red, cycle. Cut.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and now it's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
35, white. Bill green. Field, black. Hut, hut.
On fourth down, Love. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. A big play there on fourth down, good for an even 20.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs. Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready, ready. Blue, 32.
Now Love. That was brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
When you're running a crossing route versus man coverage, you understand that there's going to be nobody waiting for you on the far side of the field. So if you can create separation on your man defender and separate away, there's a lot of green grass. And that's where the quarterback went with the ball.
Now it is 1st and goal.
Set, check.
Here's Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the double.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal.
Here we go, set. Right, black 40. Black ultra. Hut, hut.
Love. Moving to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito, getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal.
Red, let's go. 10 black. Cheeto blue. Ready.
Now Love, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Bit a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the fourth quarter.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. Fourth down and goal.
43. 6. Mega. Roster. 6. Set.
Here's Love to throw. Forced out wide. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brings up second down.
One of the tight ends motions right. Play action now. It's Nix. A throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at whipping that ball. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first. Throw it. Nix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
That is caught for 3. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos will take a 21-7 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Love to throw on 1st and 10. He'll be forced out right. Now he takes off. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. Give them a new set of downs.
Red, 38. Pause red. Right, white. Red, cycle. Cut.
Back to throw is Love. This one up top for Bobs. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it'll lead to a second down.
Strike two, down. 50, Green, ready.
We go play action with Love. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That one caught. He finds Golden. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
10 buck, blue striker. Will Green. Set.
Here's Love. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's finally taken down, but a nice return will set them up at the 35.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is absolutely.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Second down. Nix. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Here we go. Blue 32. Cut.
From the gun, it's Love. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by Alex Singleton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's no secret. This offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
This one's broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Leads to second and 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams. And the Packers are going to have it just past their 25.
Given the situation they currently find themselves in, they had no choice at this point, Mike, than to push the ball downfield. The defense knew it was coming. They were playing a soft shell defense. They were able to get their hands on the ball and put an end to this drive.
Right, come on, set. Yes, ready.
Love to throw it on first down. That's to Reed. He's got it. Still going. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Crazy.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Rolling right. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Broncos.
It's a gain of 20. And the Broncos, first down.
They'll send a tight end in motion.
11-yard line.
It's first down, and they'll run. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Nix and the Broncos now will line up and go for two.
The Broncos will line up.
They're going to try to run it in. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversions to add on as they come up empty. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Here is first and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Throwing is Love. Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. They'll come up now for second down.
Down. 45. Right. Red. Yellow. Hut.
Here's Love. This one complete down the field to Golden. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X